Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Chamber of Skulls. So today we have for you our head in the hand. Now this is one of those that I was talking to you about for a while now, where it's something that I wanted to get, and come on, up. So it's something that I wanted to get. The picture on the freaking page looked really good, and once you get it, it looks atrocious. And this is partially the reason why I enjoy doing this page so much, because this gives me the chance to be the one to waste the money for a lesson for you guys to learn not to buy. Got this one off of Temu, and when you look at it, first of all, if you look here in between the hand and the skull, the paint hasn't even been completed. There's obviously this has been base coat this silver, and then somebody went by and most likely by hand painted the fingertips and the veins red. Now if you look at the picture, the hands or the fingers have shading on them, or if you look at it here, there is absolutely no shading. There's no when I say absolutely none, it looks like this guy has dipped his hand in red paint. There's no shading at all in the knuckles, the fingers, the joints, nothing. It literally looks like this guy just dipped his hands in red paint. Second of all, like I pointed out, in between the skull and the fingers, incompleted. It's actually all around the skull. If you take a look here, it's completely incompleted paint. Even on the back side here, you see incomplete paint job there and there. And even in the picture, the silver is supposed to have some kind of a paint, some kind of a shading, like in within the wrinkles. But it's straight up silver, straight up black. There's no accents, there's no shading. There ain't shit on here but two colors. Now, hopefully someday I can get a really good copy of this one. It's nothing I'm going to rush into. I mean, it's one of those, you get what you paid for. Like I said, got this off of that Temu, which I usually have good luck with them. I've bought a handful of skulls off of them. I've bought a lot of stuff off of them, and 99.8% of the time, I've had really great luck. I bought the drink dispenser from them. Now, mind you, the first one I got had broke, so I had to get a new one. I had the Dragon's Lair skull I got from them. The skull rockets I got from them. Oh, I've bought the microphone that I've used for some of my videos from them. No, I haven't used it on this channel. I've used it on my other channel. I've grabbed a handful of stuff. I've got a little under-the-counter light that works terrific. I've gotten tools and everything. But this one skull comes in, and it is a joke. Now, if I were an artist, or if I wanted to give an artist a little something to do, I might be able to make this look good. But do I really want to? I don't know. I would have to try to find the picture that it's supposed to look like and see if we can make a pile of shit look like gold. So keep it in mind, especially when you're buying off of discount places like Temu. Make sure to check the reviews. You look at the gold flake skull that I did. That was a Christmas present, and my fiance bought that for me, and she had hoped that it was going to be bigger. Now, the only mistake on that really that she made was she was hoping to buy a 7-inch skull for $13, which or whatever the price was. It was a lower price for a 7-inch skull. So for that, I mean, it's some details like that. No matter where you go shopping, you've got to pay attention to the dimensions of it. But when you come into stuff like this, you've really got to pay attention to reviews. Look at the pictures that other people have previously bought, if they've submitted any pictures. Check the reviews. How many people really enjoyed it? How many people were disappointed? Now, as far as quality goes, besides the painting, as far as graphics go, this is really good. If the paint job were good, I would like it. But the only part, as far as that goes, if you can see right here, you can almost see where it was more than likely molded together, and they didn't do a very good job making sure that crack was filled in. Other than that, I mean, that's my guess. Other than that, it's not a bad piece. The skull looks really good. You got a lot of design in the hand. I mean, you got it very veiny, which, I mean, it's a little eccentric, but it's there. Maybe we can say that this guy freaking ruptured a vein in one of the massive veins in his hands. But we'll leave you there. Hope you enjoy this piece. Next week we're going to come by on the next piece that it's slowly growing on me. Excuse me. As I initially looked at it, I came to the conclusion on how some of these artists can make something look other than what it's really not. But the more you look at it, the more you can see what it's supposed to be, and you get the idea of the optical illusion. And it's not just how did they take a piece of concrete or a piece of mason or a piece of whatever, so anything solid. Obviously these aren't concrete, it's not mason, but you get the idea. Take something solid, give it a illusion of being two things at once. Let's put it that way. And pull it off. Like I said, this one here, the optical illusion takes time to really catch on, but once you look at it enough, you'll see. So we'll go ahead and leave you guys here. You guys have a skull-tastic week, and I will see you next time. I'm definitely going to have to edit the